mentioned Iranian influence coming back in. So there's no guarantee that by outreach and working with the transitional authority in Syria, things are going to work out. It may work out, it may not work out. But if we don't reach out and try, it's guaranteed to not work out. And so we had to move very quickly to action.
Alert from Mobius Studio, creating a new live broadcast.
Now the EU
Please wait.
Suit, then our partners in the region could not have provided donor dollars so that transitional authority could try to stabilize its governance of the country. That place could have collapsed within weeks and become an ISIS playground once again. There is no way that a traditional system could have delivered on that. It would have gone to the interagency. It would have gone to 6 to 9 months of debate. Any individual could have held it up with an information hold, and we never would have acted. We can't afford it. The world moves too quickly. And so we need to drive policy from the ground up, from our embassies and our regional bureaus, and that's what we're doing. And that's what we're doing. On the last point I would make about foreign aid has to be part of our portfolio, part of what we do, and it has to be consistent with our agenda in any region of the world or any country. And oftentimes you will find, and maybe some of you have found when you travel, you go talk to an ambassador and they will tell you what USAID was pushing and what they are pushing in the country are not just different, they're in contradiction. And in many cases, USAID programs were undermining the mission of the embassy.
Right.
That's a fact, and I heard that over and over again. I've heard it in the Caribbean basin, and I've heard it in other parts of the world.
Okay, let's go back to church life. How does that work in church life? Soul winning. Let's talk about soul winning. Many congregations are so perplexed by the need of a program that would appeal to a certain group within their large congregation that outreach literally goes away. There's no outreach. And there could be someone trying to get to the pastor. He may be a youth minister. He may be a very important leader in the church. He said, we need to win the lost. We need to get outside our four walls and win the lost. That will get buried in committee after committee after committee. And every committee, and I want to talk about the bridge over the River Kwai syndrome. Committee after committee after committee will bury it. We know we are dealing with churches all the time. There are many good churches. There are many great pastors. But there is a preponderance of where you have to have 40 signatures, just like Rubio said, to get souls won, just to win the lost. And when it jeopardizes a pet project, it'll be tabled and it won't work. Now here's the River Kwai. It's a movie, and William Holden was in it, and Sir Alec